The Sacred Heart women's bowling team isn't sparing anyone. Year after year, they show their talents and impress everyone around them. And it all starts with one woman, Coach Becky.
She's amazing. She's like really inclusive. She always supports everybody. I love Coach Becky. She's amazing. She always gives me pointers on everything, and she's very comforting being a coach.
Bowling since 10 years old and coaching at Sacred Heart since 1993, Coach Becky has been putting the women's bowling team on the map. They now have a new state-of-the-art bowling alley with 6 lanes, new lockers, and all the tools they need to keep up the excellent work. But that wasn't the case in the beginning.
When we started off with a budget of like $2,000, and I used to stay in the rooms with the girls, and we paid for our own meals, and now it's such a different world. Alumni will come back. They didn't even get a t-shirt back then. Now the alumni come back and see the campus and what we have, and they're happy for us, but they're definitely a little jealous compared to what they used to have.
With new facilities and outstanding accomplishments come big responsibilities as well. Coach Becky added 8 new faces to the team, indicating that a lot of work will have to be done, but she's optimistic.
I told them it's like they're kind of the future of the team, because we usually don't bring in 8 girls that could potentially play for us at some point. You only bowl 5 at a time, and 8 usually bowl on a weekend, and 10 overall is the most you can travel. So now we have 20. So by their sophomore, junior years, they're the future.
One of their best players, Rachel Benford, graduated last year. She has been the go-to for victories for almost 3 years in a row. Kobe Jones, who has been on the team since 2017, knows that it shouldn't be down to one player, but it's essential to have that person when needed.
Because there's certain points where everybody on the team matters, and it's not like one specific person who makes or breaks the game. Because if it's all down to Rachel, when it was down to Rachel, that means nobody above her really did their job. But in those clutch situations, she was there and she was strong. And we have players like that, but we just don't know who's going to step up this year to be that person.
And that's when the eyes go back to the new faces. For Coach Becky, the replacement for Rachel has to be someone that is not only ready to play, but it can take the pressure.
And it's not always your fault if we win or lose, because you did something that maybe you missed a spare, you didn't throw a strike, because it's really a combined score getting up to that last shot, but everybody looks at that last shot. And some can handle failing sometimes and then recovering, and some honestly can't.
And between knocking down pins and competitions, Coach Becky makes sure the players find time to give back to the community, a tradition she started years ago.
Started up maybe 15 years ago or so. We started doing a lot more, I'd say 10, 15 years ago. And now it's just part of the team and they know it. So we just try to get out in the community and help.
I feel like it's important because we're giving back to our community. It's not just about bowling, it's about being an overall good team. There's so much more than just competitions.
And that's what differentiates Becky from most coaches. She wants to win just like anyone else, don't get her wrong, but she doesn't put the pressure on her players. She wants them to have a good experience.
Keeping everybody feeling part of the team, whether you're the best, whether you were Rachel or whether you were someone that never played, it was kind of your equal, and keep everybody happy and together as a team. I want everyone to leave this program happy they were here.
This just proves that under the arms of Coach Becky, this team of young women will not only have success in the bowling alley, but in life as well. Ana Ramos from Fairfield, Connecticut, to Sacred Heart Sports Media.